Welcome everyone, this is SplodedYoda, and I'd like to walk you through how to set up working inputs for all you mouse and controller gamers. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'd like to point out is that I use Steam as the platform for the games that I play. I play Apex Legends and Rainbow Six Siege. This has only worked through Rainbow Six Siege. As of Season 23 in Apex, they've, in my opinion, downgraded their software to not allow DS4Windows, Joy to Key, or REWASD softwares to work. In Steam, one of the first things that you want to do is you want to go to Settings, you want to go to Controller, and you want to disable all enabled Steam inputs for the controller. You can go to in-game and disable the Steam overlay. I don't know that that'll make any difference, but it's worth a shot in the event that you're trying to troubleshoot issues running these programs and trying to run mouse and controller. Another thing you can do is go to Properties by right-clicking on the game that you're trying to play. Go to Controller and disable Steam input. This is specific to the game. I'm not sure that this is even necessary, given that you've already gone through settings and disabled Steam input. But this is another thing that you can use as a troubleshoot in case you find issues along the way. The next thing you want to do is go to the description and click on the link to the video explaining how to download the DS4Windows software. If you're a beginner and you haven't used DS4Windows before, watch the entire video. It is very helpful for someone who's totally new to that software. There's a couple of things he doesn't explain in the video, and I'll go through them right now. You want to go ahead and open your DS4Windows file. You want to go to the ds4windows.exe program, and you want to run as administrator. This may not be necessary. This is how I got the game to work. Anytime that I tried to open up the game without having run this administrator, it wouldn't work. The controls wouldn't go through. I already have the program open here, so I'll go ahead and open it and show you guys. The first thing that you're looking for is this check mark in the exclusive access section. If you don't see a check mark, if you see an X, I'll walk you through some of the things that I did to troubleshoot the issue. The first thing that I did when I downloaded the software was install the drivers. This is something the video doesn't show you, and you can go to that in the event that it doesn't pull up by coming to settings here and going to controller and driver setup. Should look something like this, and you want to install the hid/hide driver and the install faker input driver. I also installed this driver here. I think this is important. You don't have to reboot your computer immediately when you do this, but you'll definitely want to restart the computer after you're done with everything. Once you're done getting the faker input driver in, while you're in settings, go ahead and press hide DS4 controller. The next thing you want to do is you go to profiles. You want to go to either new or edit. I already have one pulled up. There's a preset button. I'm not sure that this is necessary either, but the way that I got my program to work is by pressing the KB+M controls. The idea here is that you're trying to remove any sort of controller input that is connected to a controller bind. So for instance, if I come in here and I click on one of these buttons, if they're binded to a controller, it's going to read it as a controller. If it's binded to the keyboard, it's going to read it as a keyboard. You only want the program to output keyboard inputs. The next thing you want to do is you want to go to Other. You want to press Disable Virtual Controller. And then you want to press Save. And then you'll restart the program and get everything set up. If you see something like this X right here, you know that your program isn't working. The faker input isn't properly registering through the software. You either restart the program by just exiting it out and running it back up again by running it as an administrator, or you can restart your computer. I would go ahead and open up this program first before opening up Steam, so that Steam doesn't pick up your controller first. Another thing you can use as a troubleshoot is if you see controller here, or that your Steam supports your DualSense or Xbox controller, you know that the program's not hiding the controller effectively. You can clearly see I've got the check mark here, and when I come into Steam, I have my controller plugged in. You don't see the same Steam support that it usually shows when you have your controller plugged in. And if there's anything else that you need to do as far as troubleshooting, sometimes just unplugging the controller and replugging it back in helps. If the faker input isn't working, there's a website in the description that DS4Windows has out that kind of explains what you need to do with faker input to help it to work more effectively. I don't even know that you may need it. You may not need it. If you find that nothing ends up working, you probably want to install it. That's what ended up making my system work. I hope I'm not the only one out there that's using mouse and controller binds. It feels comfortable for me. I have the smoothness of walking around with an analog stick, but the precision of a mouse controller aim. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it helped. Please comment if you have any questions, and have a good day.